Yes, yes.
Okay. So, what inspired you to start your own YouTube channel?
Actually, I already mentioned that I'm very curious to learn this language. So, because of this thing, came into my mind, like I should be consistent in this process. That's
Mm-hmm.
why I created my own YouTube channel. I know
Mm-hmm.
that because of YouTube channel, I will be consistent in this process.
Mm-hmm. Right, 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 right. Yeah, I do have the same thought. I can
Yeah.
completely resonate with you that like when we are consider ourselves as a content creator, okay, so we are an accountable for our viewers and for our subscribers to refine their communication. Okay, we are accountable for that. So for that we have to work. First of all, we have to work on our communication and our knowledge. So that's how we can be able to bring in some new words, some new topics. Okay, and that's how might be it can be helpful for them.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, I also felt the same thing that like whenever we are putting something on our channel, so we are uh, like cross checking it multiple time. Okay, whether whether it should not have any of the part, okay, which may create some doubt or skepticism like
Yeah.
to viewers, right? So we are conscious about that thing also, and
Yes.
we always try to bring in something new for our viewers.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so that can be helpful for them, and for that reason we are first of all we are like reading it multiple time, watching it multiple time. Okay, so this is a thing which I am doing. I also do have a YouTube channel. Okay, so in initial days I also tied up with certain fear and uncertainty. Okay, that whether I'm going to make it or not and how it will going to be happen. Okay, but after the struggle, okay, and after we should always have some of internal motivation.
Yes.
We always do not depend upon the external motivation. So I just started the YouTube channel. Okay, then I have a thought. Okay, let's see whatsoever will be the consequences will there. First, let's start. Okay, so I also try to put the conversational videos, and nowadays I am also thinking to start making the solo videos. Okay, so yep, and in initial days I do also have some sorts of fear and doubt. Okay, but practicing on a daily basis, practicing enthusiastically, okay, it helped me. The result is that now I'm more uh, accustomed of using the new words in my conversation, and I can be able to have a conversation with someone naturally, which I have felt as of now. So the thing which genuinely worked for me is that uh, speaking on a daily basis, practicing persistently, this is the only thing which helped me out. And I always try to engage with the person who is better than me, so that I can pursue some new words and some new habits and some expression from them.
Yes, of course, of course. I am also very fascinated to like observing people, like how they speak,
Mhm,
how their body language. So
mhm,
I also fascinated to learn something from each people
mhm,
with whom I am talking.
mhm.
Yeah.
Right, right, right. So just let me know that is there anything you are passionate about?
Yeah, there are many things which
Mhm,
I passionate to learn and enhance. Like so. each and every day I try to communicate with people and try to learn something new from them. And
Mhm.
nowadays I'm also passionate to learn something a new advanced word and vocabularies. Yeah,
Mhm.
these are the I'm very passionate to.
Mhm. As you stated that you are more fascinated about learning the advanced words, okay, and somewhat a new phrases also, right?
Yes.
So, what's apart from listening to them, what steps you are taking to improve your vocabulary?
Okay, so each and every day I, try to enhance my communication and improve my vocabularies as well as phrases. So as I already mentioned that I love watching conversational videos,
Hmm.
and from there I improve my words and vocabularies, and
Hmm.
each and every day I do shadowing practice.
Shadowing practice. How?
Like, do you know shadowing practice? What is mean shadowing practice?
I have heard about it. The shadowing practice is like more like imitating that the
Yes.
person is imitating the other person,
Yeah.
right?
So
Is it like this?
whenever I watch some content over YouTube, so
Hmm.
I pause the video and I repeat after them what they were saying to each other.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
I improve my
Okay.
vocabularies.
Okay. So I'm just interested and intrigued to know that I have often heard this thing from lots of people, but I haven't tried. I
Yeah.
haven't tried any time. But I just wanted to know, I wanted to pursue your perspective that have you improved? Have you seen any improvement in yourself by doing the shadowing practice?
Yeah, of course, I definitely love to answer this question because
Mhm.
now I am able to communicate with people and express my thoughts, what I want to express
Mhm.
because of shadowing practice. Because I was started my journey in the month
Mhm.
of December
Mhm.
2024. So
Okay.
when I was started my journey, I was not able to, communicate with people and not able to pronounce only single sentence. But now you can see I can express my thoughts, I can communicate with people. I'm not that much fluent, but somehow I can manage myself and I can communicate with people. And which I have right now because of shadowing practice.
Wonderful,
Shadowing
wonderful.
improved a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah, for me.
Because I the shadowing practice, this thing I have heard from lots of other YouTubers. Okay. And on this topic, they do have lots of podcasts. On the podcast they have discussed about this topic, that the shadowing technique is really helpful for some people. Okay. But in my case I find it monotonous. Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
find it
not much.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's vary person to person, I think so. My perspective is that like for an example, if I learn 4 or 5 words today, okay, so I try to incorporate it. I try to speak it in my conversation, okay, and try to speak it more and more on a repeated way, so that I can easily retain it again while I am having conversation with someone else. Okay. So, but I will try the shadowing technique also. Let's see if it's help me in any way.
yeah. As you already mentioned that it's kind of monotonous
Mhm.
for everyone, and it's
Not for
also happen
everyone,
with me. It's also
but for me.
monotonous for me, from my
Mhm.
perspective. When I was started my journey, it's kind of monotonous for me.
Mhm.
So I know that if I do this thing, then only I will able to communicate with people, and then only I will able to express my thoughts.
Mhm.
So that was the my motto, and that was in
Mhm.
my mind. So somehow I able to do shadowing practice, and now it's becoming easier for me to do
Mhm.
shadowing practice. Yeah,
And yep, at the end of the day, you have to speak on a daily basis. Rather, you are doing the shadowing practice or you are having an in person conversation with someone. Okay. or you are having some virtual conversation. But at the end of the day, what will matter is, are you speaking it on a daily basis or not? So if the answer is yes, then definitely you are going to feel somewhat improvement. Okay.
Yes.
And it's a journey. It's a quite long journey. It's not about that we are going to learn this language in 1 month or a 2 month. Okay. It's vary person to person. Okay.
It
So there
it
is a
takes time.
lots of diversity in this language. Okay. There are vocabularies, phrases, idioms, grammatical portion is also there. Okay. So consequently, we have to work, we have to brush up every part. Okay. And the mistakes we are doing while learning this language is that we try to accumulate all these things at the one time. This is the major mistake we are doing, which I felt, which I perceive from my journey. Okay. So instead of doing all the thing, instead of grabbing all the thing at one time, try to do one particular thing one time. Okay. And try to master over it. For an example, if you are uh, learning, if you want to be like, if you want to cultivate the habit of using some good vocabulary. Okay. So try to use your all potential on improving your vocabulary only. Okay.
Yes.
And if you are trying to do all the stuff, all the other stuffs, while you are also doing your grammatical portion, you are also doing your vocabulary portion. And apart from this, it's not our native language. We do have our native language, okay, as well as we do have our state language. For an example, if you are from Rajasthan, then there is a language we call the
Yeah,
Marathi language,
Marwadi.
right? Marwadi
Marwadi.
language, sorry, Marwadi language. And I am from Gujarat, so we do have the Gujarati language as well as the Hindi language. So this is our third language. Okay. So we do have to manage the other stuffs also, right?
Yes. Yes.
So try to be at one particular topic at one time. Okay. Then you are going to see the significant improvement, which is I felt.
Yes. Of course. Of course.
That's how you can felt the essence of perseverance and self improvement.
Yes. So I want to know one more thing. So can you start it your YouTube journey? I would love to know
Sorry, could you please come again?
when, when you started your YouTube journey.
So, I have started my YouTube channel on October 2024, if I'm not wrong. If I'm able to recall it clearly, I have started in October, somewhat in October or in November only.
Okay.
So, but the thing is that I'm not consistent over it. So, just posting the short videos, not short videos, the shorts
Yeah,
only.
I know. Yeah,
So
got you.
yeah, not the videos, only the short, and the short is also once in a while, not on a daily basis. If it's only in a week, it's once, or might be in 15 days, it's going to be once. Okay. So, but from the last 2 months, you can say I'm trying to be consistent over it. Okay, not consistent over it. The consistency is a still a problem for me. I'm not able to consist. I'm not be able to consistent over it. Okay, so as it's like lots of people say that we have to upload at least 2 videos or 3 videos in a week, but I'm not able to post because I'm not having the sufficient time. Okay, due to some, I'm also tied up with certain other responsibilities. So, yep, trying to be consistent over it, trying to uh, engage, trying to approach the new peoples, and trying to have the conversation and perceive their perspective. So, from the last 2 months, I have started my YouTube channel. Okay, and I have start posting the videos from the last 2 months.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
all people are same thing. They have their responsibilities. but
Mhm.
somehow we have to be consistent over YouTube. That's why every people are managing their things. Yeah,
Right, right,
even
right.
I also have same issue. I also
Mhm.
resonate with you. I have to do my work, and as well as at the same time I have to